want to get into data science or AI and you have watched 50 plus videos, roadmaps, jobs in 6 months, these 5 skills and you are still confused. So suno, the problem isn't you. The problem is that most of the videos are made by the people who aren't even in the market anymore. So here I am right now. I do research consultant at World Quant. I have done 5 internships. I have 7 plus projects, and today I am going to tell you what exactly sat across and asked me, Didi, sach batana, what do I really need to do? Grab a notebook. This video is not for saving. This is for using. First, one Kadwa search, because without this everything else is useless. 2026 I know Python and I have certificate means zero, kuch bhi nahi. Every fresher has exactly that. What exactly separates you is 3 things. Listen carefully. 1. Proof of work, not certificates, live things, stuff a recruiter can click and run themselves. Second is a spike being exceptional beats being average at everything. My spike became analytics plus GenAI pipelines. Your can be anything, but you need to do one. Third is visibility. 2 candidates, same skill. One builds it publicly, the other one build it silently. The public one wins the bar. I am leaving the proof. Half of the opportunity came because I was visible at work. Now pause and ask yourself, out of these 3, how many do you have? Most people have 0. Koi baat nahi. Starting today, we built all 3. Now the exact skills. In the exact order I learned them. The order that actually works. Stop collecting courses. Start following the sequence instead. Phase 1. Foundation. Iske bina aage jana hi mat. First, Python and pandas, not memorizing syntax, learning to think with data. Someone hands you a messy CSV, pull out the clean inside. That's the practice, 100 times over. Second, SQL, the most asked skills in interviews and the most ignored one while preparing. Joins, window functions, group by, इनके साथ उठना बैठना शुरू करो, please. Phase 2, visible skills. This is where your proofs start existing. Power BI or Tableau, because an insight nobody can see, doesn't even exist. My first big portfolio piece, the oldest e-commerce analysis, was built on exactly this. Code on GitHub, dashboards, live on Tableau public. A recruiter needs something to click. Then scikit-learn classical ML first. Deep learning ka craze can wait. Regression, classification, and the most importantly, evaluation metrics. Building a model is easy. Proving your model is right. That's the actual skill. Phase 3 is in 2026 spike, यहाँ आके crowd पतली हो जाती है. GenAI pipelines, LangChains, RAGs, agents. I use 3 myself daily. And honestly, building a RAG pipeline that's actually reliable, proper chunking, good retrieval, real evaluation is still rare at the fresher level. A fresher who can demo one working RAG project sits at different table in interviews. Trust me on this. And what not to do? 4 courses in parallel. Deep learning from day 1. And biggest trap, पहले सब सीख लेता हूँ, then I'll build. No, every phase gets its own project. Inside that phase, learn, build, shape the next phase. Okay, skills are clear, but everyone has skills these days, right? Now, the part that actually got me internships and at World Quant and where 90% of people fail. Here is how my story started. First, project. Honest e-commerce analysis, full end-to-end raw data, cleaning, analysis, dashboards, everything live. GitHub, Kaggle, Tableau, public. That one project taught me the formula. Let me compress it for you. The 4 parts of a clickbait project. 1. Real messy data, forget Iris and Titanic. Recruiter sees Titanic and closes to tab. Take a real business's dataset from Kaggle or scrap your own. 2. A business question. I did EDA. Nahi, I found that 40% of revenue loss was coming from a delivery delays. Don't give analysis, give it as an answer. Third is a live artifact. Dashboards on Tableau public. App developed, notebook on Kaggle, a link someone can click and GitHub readme, a human can actually read. Fourth is the story. In even readme problem, the approach, kya toota, kya sikha, because interviews don't ask about your project, they ask about project story. And how many projects? 3, bus 3. 1 analytics with 1 dashboards, 1 ML with model or matrices, 1 GenAI, RAG or agent. Even out of 7 plus projects, ones that did the real work were the 3 that fits in the pattern. Baki sab practice thi just. Now, the thing that opened the most doors for me, 90% of technical people skip because it's cringe. Building in public. Simple math. A recruiter has 200 resumes, 199 are PDFs, one person work is visible on LinkedIn or GitHub with progress you can watch. कौन याद रहेगा? I did this on Instagram. 20,000 followers. People learn with me now. Now you cannot need to become a creator. Here is minimum viable visibility. Every project, one LinkedIn post. Problem approach, one screenshot, link. 15 minutes to work. Keep GitHub green. Can't do daily. 4 days a week works. Recruiter check. सच में check करते हैं. And whatever you are learning, explain it somewhere. A post, anywhere. Because the thing you can explain is the thing you have actually learned. Bonus is people start associating with you with that skill. Compounds. Month 1, nothing happens. Month 6, people start finding you. In my journey to World Quant, visibility played a big role. Obviously, skill matters, but मैं ये हल्के में नहीं ले रही थी. The thing I had go back and fix, ये मेरी fees थी. You don't have to pay it. 1. Course collecting. At one point, I was running 3 courses in the parallel and shipping nothing. Certificate folder full, portfolio khali. So I made a rule, no new course until the last one project is live. 2 is scattered focus. Content, tech, exams, everything at full josh, nothing fully done. The lesson was one primary thing at a one time, everything else on maintenance mode. And honestly, I still struggle with this one. That's exactly why I'm telling you, don't wait to be perfect. Being aware is enough. Third is consistency. Beats intensity. My biggest weakness, 3-day, 14-hour sprint. A whole week gone. The boring daily 2 hours wins every single time. And fourth is, there was a night on a big project. I hit a point where it genuinely felt like मुझे कुछ आता ही नहीं है. Breakdown level. The full of story deserve its own video. Coming soon. Pick one rule from now. Being doubtful is allowed. Making decision on doubt is not. The 3am brain is a liar. Decisions are made by the fresh brain. Subah wala. Everything compressed into an executable plan. Likh lo. So day 1 to 30. Python Pandas SQL, daily 1 mini analysis on the real data set every week. By month end, your first clean GitHub repo, your first LinkedIn post. Day 31 to 60, Power BI 1-to-1 analytics project, all is pattern, real data, business questions, live dashboards, ship it, post it. Day 61 to 90, scikit-learn basics plus start your first GenAI project, even a small rag counts. Third, proof. After 90 days, you will have proofs across all 3 phases, publicly visible work, the momentum that 95% of people simply don't have. No paid course is required, just this sequence and the boring daily work and the guts to ship. So now, you get this channel format. I am running my AI career live, world quant, projects, content, everything. And every week, whatever I am actually using, you get it here. Recycle ज्ञान के लिए 500 चैनल और पड़े हुए हैं. Now, do one thing, comment below which day of the 90 days map are you on? Day 1 या फिर कहीं बीच में ही अटके हुए हो? Whatever problem is the most common, the next full video gets me on exactly on that. For you literally. Subscribe if you want a senior who actually picks up the phone. Chalo, get to work, I am doing the same.